In a world of EMS podcasters, EMS Office Hours is the only live podcast bringing you the latest topics and opinions in EMS. Turn down your scanner and turn up your speakers as we join Jim Hoffman and Josh Knapp on their latest EMS podcasting journey.
Hey guys, what is up? Jim Hoffman here for EMSSCO.com. Listen, today I'm in Florida actually, so I'm out here and it might be a little windy, but such a nice day. I didn't want to ruin it since yesterday it rained all day and was windy as all hell. But I want to go ahead and just kind of just sort of talk about two things that might help you when it comes to passing your exam, okay? And some of this you can actually apply even to your day-to-day EMS success as well, okay? You might have heard this before, something called Today I Learned, or TIL, or This I Learned, right, TIL. And this is something where every day or after every shift you do, every class or CME study session, whatever it is, go ahead and create sort of like a bullet point, a bullet list, or whatever you might say, a checklist or something of what you learned for that day. Now, this isn't just a list of what you studied or what you were looking at in your textbook or whatever. This is actually a quick summary in your own words, okay? A quick listing of what you took away from the day, okay, or from your shift, or from class, or the study session that you did. When I talk about it being good for your entire EMS career, you need to think about, you might do a call that you don't necessarily know what was going on, right? So you do a little research online, you use the textbook, you open the guidebook, something like that, and you say, okay, I never had a patient like that before, or I never did that skill before, or maybe doing the skill a different way, I was more successful. Or maybe the way I interacted with the family was more successful. I could have done it a different way, or I did it a different way that time, and I was more successful interacting with the family, or a doctor, or a nurse, or your partner, whatever the case may be, right? And that's when I talk about that today I learned, right? Take a step back and say, okay, this is what I learned today. It doesn't have to be, like I said, necessarily for your exam success. It can be for your day-to-day success in EMS as well, okay? So every day, man, take a step back. I didn't do this for a long time in EMS, and then I got to a point where I was doing it often, okay? Not some big nerd thing where I crack out my book and, write down every little nuance of what went on there in the day. But there was usually, I would say, one or two things that happened on my shift that I took a step back, even if I didn't write it down, okay? Or I would mentally say, hey, I learned something new today. I could do that differently. I saw somebody else do it differently, whether it was a skill, whether it was an assessment, all types of stuff, right? The gamut, guys, of what we do every day in EMS is so vast, right? That there's got to be something that every day you can say, today I learned. Today I figured this out. Today I was a little bit different because I listened to my partner, or this doctor said this, or I learned how to interact with this one, or whatever the case may be, okay? I think you get what I'm saying here, guys, that, yeah, this can be very, very useful when you're studying, right? Saying something like, what did I learn today in school, and kind of putting in your own words and making a little list in your own words, but it also can go way beyond that, okay? Much way beyond that, to where you can use it for your day-to-day EMS activities, right? Think about it for a minute and think about how useful that can be. The other thing I want to talk about, guys, and this is something I am, very against, right? Too many people try to study for the test by memorizing random facts, okay? Now, yeah, you got to memorize some information when you're going into taking tests, right? Or when you're working in the street. Medication dosages, anatomy, physiology, signs and symptoms, right? That stuff you're going to be memorizing. But big exams like the National Registry, like your state exams, okay, nowadays, they're formatted for critical thinking, okay? It's not just, this is how many breaths per minute, A, B, C, D. No, it's much more in-depth than that, right? There's paragraph-type questions. Then the one paragraph might have something to do with another paragraph. There might be several to do with a scenario that you're reading, okay? These big exams, they are much more geared towards critical thinking. So while quizzes you might take, right, are going to often be more on your ability to recall facts, okay? Exams are going to really start, and I think you might have already realized this, are going to be checking your ability to make decisions and to prioritize, okay? So keep this stuff in mind, guys, when you're studying, all right? Your goal when you study shouldn't be, okay, it isn't, but it shouldn't be just to learn the right answers, all right? You might be able to pass some tests with that. You might be able to squeak by with that, okay? But when you start implementing that into the street and your day-to-day activities, it's not going to fly, okay? So what your goal should be is to understand the information and be able to use it to make decision and to take proper action, okay? I just did a podcast, Life and Death Matters, with the authors of that book, and one of the things we talked about was taking action, but acting with intention, all right? Go check out that video. That's the previous video here on the page. You can check that out. On the page, you can go to EMS Office Hours and check out that as well. All right, guys, that is it for me. I'm gonna again cut it there. Again, I hope it's not too windy and you can hear me. My hair's getting all messed up here, what's left of it. But it is such a nice day today. I didn't want to spend it all inside after being stuck inside all day yesterday. Guys, if you're interested in building your knowledge base, as always, I suggest go check out TurboMedic. It is my members-only exclusive website. You can get a trial membership there right now, open for a limited time, not much longer, I can promise you that. You can get a trial membership there and get access to all the content inside TurboMedic, and that's going to help you build your knowledge base, pass exams, and interact better with other healthcare providers. Go check it out. It's at emsseo.com/turbo, TURBO. Go check that out, and you can sign up for a trial membership and secure that while that is still available. All right, guys, love that you watch these videos. And if you want to hear me talk about something that I haven't talked about yet, let me know. Send me a DM, comment in this video, and I will go ahead and try to get something going that is unique to what you want to see, right? That's what I'm all about here, the feedback and engagement of the members. All right, guys, that is it for me. As always, Jim Hoffman for EMSSEO.com. Stay safe.